Hi, Tessa Keogh here with another Tuesday's tip. This week, let's talk about your genealogy pie. Do you sometimes feel like there aren't enough hours in the day? At least your genealogy day? We all feel overwhelmed at times, especially with so many things that vie for our attention. This week's Tuesday's tip is a follow-up to my quick tip that I shared last Friday during Caroline Pointer's What's Up Genealogy show. Whether you're a beginner or a more advanced genealogist, we all need to learn how to divide our genealogy pie. Is your genealogy pie messy but delicious, or a work of art that you're afraid to delve into? And no matter how good your recipe, sometimes we need to think about changing it up, either a few little tweaks or adding a whole new flavor. Everyone's genealogy pie is going to be a bit different, but it should include many of the same ingredients. I include education, research, data entry, social media, organization, volunteerism, and sharing my work. You should make sure that you include enough of each ingredient, because you'll be a more well-rounded genealogist and you'll have a better genealogy pie. Now, with education, there are so many opportunities, both online and getting out to the various facilities. But you need to be stingy with your time. It's valuable. Don't spend so much time watching webinars, reading blogs, reading books, journals, and magazines, or attending conferences and seminars that you don't actually make use of the knowledge you've gained. There's so much to research, so many avenues or small research dirt roads to meander through and get lost on. Again, you need to make the best use of your time and focus. And once you've found something, or found that you haven't found something, that old negative search results, spend the time with your documents or your information. Abstract, transcribe, scan, write up those negative search results. Don't spend so much time researching that you don't analyze and think about those next steps on your research path. Some love data entry, others hate it. But if you want your research to be in a format that you can manipulate, you need to spend some time doing data entry. And it needs to be thoughtful time. This is not a rote activity. Learn the various features of your genealogy database management system. And as you can see here, my choice is Legacy. And also learn the other programs that you use to assist you with your genealogy, whether that's spreadsheets, mapping programs, photo management programs, what have you. Customize your software so that it looks and works the way you want it to. This is all about you owning the program, not the program owning you. Data entry is all about consistent, thoughtful information inputting, and what you get out of your program depends on what you put into it. Now, social media has exploded in the last few years. You can be in contact with relatives in a foreign country, keep up with a National Genealogical Society and monthly radio shows, post at Facebook, Twitter, or Google+ if you have questions, news, or tips to share. YouTube provides how-to videos on any subject from using technology tools to understanding DNA. Social media is definitely connecting the world and bringing new friends right into our homes. But as much fun and informative as social media is, don't spend all your time online with social media. There's a real world out there too. Organization, another one of those love-hate relationships. It pays to spend time to learn your database program, yet again, Legacy, and it pays to maintain the system that you put in place. A little time spent each month and each quarter pays huge dividends when you want to get something out of your program, whether that's for research trips, family reunions, reports, or charts. Maintaining your database is a little bit like maintaining your automobile. If you do it on a regular basis, your car runs great, and it gets you where you need to go when you want to get there. An organization applies not only to your genealogy database, it also applies to your computer. Whether you use a PC or a Mac, whether you keep your data in the cloud, on your computer, or some combination of both, you need to organize, maintain, and tweak as necessary. on a regular basis. So make sure to spend time getting organized and maintaining your organization. Check out various programs that you use as your tools, choose what works for you, learn them, and then leave it be. Stop spending time searching for the newest thing and get the most out of the programs you have. Volunteerism. I can't stress this enough. Volunteer in person locally or online for an organization that's far away, but remember to give back. You meet great people. You help increase the knowledge base. You lighten someone else's load. You might learn some new skills. Have fun. And best of all, it gets you outside yourself. So share your skills and your knowledge with others. It'll make you feel good. And finally, doing all that hard work, finding those ancestors, learning their stories, gathering those photographs and documents, putting your families in the history, the culture, and the times they lived, and then keeping it to yourself really doesn't make too much sense. Share it with family members, your local genealogical society, a library, or historical association. Share your family's story. So what do you include in your pie? Take a look at how you spend your time and see what you've included in your genealogy pie. Is anything missing? What's missing in this pie is volunteerism. There are plenty of opportunities to volunteer, and it will improve the flavor of your pie. Now, your pie is going to change with the seasons. You might focus on education and research during the summer months when there are seminars and conferences and the weather's good enough to visit cemeteries or use part of your vacation to visit extended family. Perhaps winter is the best time to work on those projects like file organization and photo management. Give your pie some thought not only during the seasons but throughout the entire year. Now, everyone has different priorities, and even your priorities change with the seasons and the needs of family members. So take a look at your priorities and make sure you fit in your real life with your genealogy life. Perhaps it's time to change up the recipe. When I started looking into my family history in 2006, my genealogy pie was pretty focused on research and data entry. And because I'm a type A personality, trying to figure out what I was going to use for an organization method. Since I was new to genealogy, everything I did was new to me and took a lot of time. Today, a combination of experience and education, both through local, regional, and national conferences, as well as online webinars and seminars, means that I can get more done in less time. I might spend the same amount of time on education, but it's more focused. I might spend less time on research, data entry, and organization, but that's because I'm better at it today. I spend more time on social media because, well, it's exploded since 2006, and there are so many opportunities to interact and connect with other genealogists online. And I've spent lots more time on volunteerism, whether that's with my local genealogy society, the Guild of One Name Studies, being part of transcribing the 1940 census, or transcribing various Newfoundland records for the Grand Banks website. So give some thought to how you spend your genealogy time, and then why not tell the rest of us a little bit about your genealogy pie? Every week here at the Legacy Virtual Users Group, we post a Tuesday's tip, and they're archived on my YouTube channel, Tessa Watch. Just click on my YouTube channel listed at the About section of the LVUG community page, or go directly to YouTube and search for Tessa Watch. You'll land here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, there's a short trailer to explain a bit about my channel. I have my favorites listed in the top right-hand corner, and I'm sure they'll become your favorites as well. And my videos are broken down by categories or sections. 20 with Tessa are my how-to videos on datasets, websites, software programs, as well as some explanatory videos for the Guild of One Name Studies. LVUG Hangouts on Air are our monthly hangouts that are archived here. And, of course, Tuesday's tips can also be found here. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll be in the know. And here's the place you come to if you want to watch our Hangouts on Air in YouTube. See this little house here? Right there. You click on the triangle and it will bring up a drop-down menu that includes Home and Feed. Once you click on the feed, when the Hangout on Air is live, you'll be watching our Hangout on YouTube. You can also check out all of our Tuesdays tips and Hangouts on Air at our Legacy Virtual Users Group community here on Google+. Just click on the discussion topics. And we hope to see all of you here on Thursday, July 18th for our Legacy Virtual Users Group Hangout on Air. It's going to be all about using the Search the Internet feature in Legacy, a little slice of education pie for all of you. Our Hangouts on Air are every third Thursday of the month. You'll receive a notification in Google+, and you can join or view it live, or watch the archive version. See you then, and thanks for watching.